good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Can you hear me clearly? Can you see me clearly?
Yes, I can.
Lovely. Tanuja, right?
Yeah, right. And I'm
Hi.
quite excited because I didn't expect that you will join this call. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
that's really sweet. Thank you. So, my name is Divyam. Welcome to your Clapingo session. Is there any particular topic you want to discuss?
not really, but if you have anything interesting that I can learn today, so you can bring up.
I think I can always come up with a topic. I just need to understand what you like. So, uh, maybe you would like me to give you a topic and give you like a challenge. Is that okay? Or do you want to just have a normal conversation?
Yeah, if you will give any topics, so I will try to do
Okay,
my best. Yeah.
awesome. So let's talk about the Olympics,
Okay.
right? So have you ever watched any of the Olympic events? Are there any sports that you are interested in following when the Olympics are on?
I would say that no. I only, hear the news when somebody won the match or like any Olympic game. Then only I get to know that yes, these are the games that people are just playing. Sometimes we don't even give too much attention until we get some kind of news about that particular sports. Like I'm not into sports a lot, so that's why maybe I don't have enough interest. That's why I don't watch. But yeah, I have heard or sometime I only watched.
Okay, excuse me. So what about sports like boxing or badminton or table tennis? Like these are sports that are quite common in smaller cities in local areas, I would say, right? So is there
Mhm.
any time where you realize that India has a good chance of getting a medal in any of these sports? And have you ever just sat in front of the TV or on your laptop, wherever, and just watched one of the games to see that are they winning, like a final, let's say like a final, right? Have
Hmm.
you ever watched any of those games in any sport?
I haven't watched, but when I had heard about one game that is javelin throw, somebody I forgot the name, so he won that medal. So that time
Yeah,
I was quite excited, and first time I knew that yes, these are also the sports that people are playing. That is not pretty common or known for everyone, but
hmm,
still in some of the places people are playing, and now it is like world level also, like international level, but still people don't aware about that much rather than like cricket and some of the famous sports only.
right, yeah. So okay, you're not much of a sports person then.
No.
Okay, let's talk about something that you might be interested in. I'm sure you watch, like, I mean, you are on YouTube, right?
Mhm.
So, what channels do you usually follow? What channels do you like watching?
Okay, so I'm into technical background, so most of the time I watch technical things a lot. And apart from that, like nowadays I'm focusing on my English also. So sometimes I watch some maybe some English speeches or any kind of stories. Like kids stories I like a lot, so I watch sometimes just to refresh my mind.
Right, but when you let's say you have a YouTube profile, right? Everybody has a YouTube profile if you have a Google account. On
Hmm.
your profile, what sort of channels are you following? Are they, and when you say technical, are you like an engineer? What is it?
Yes, I'm a software engineer, so
Okay.
that's why
So what sort of channels do you follow?
I yeah, as I mentioned that it is mostly technical related stuff on this. Like I'm working in the cyber security, so most of the
Mhm.
stuff are related to that particular domain.
And what about entertainment? In terms of entertainment, are you following some channel that shares horror stories? Are you following a channel that gives you like a summary of any historical event? Someone who's into sort of video games? Anything? Fashion,
Not
maybe?
not really, but I just watch kids stories or sometimes kind of short stories I like.
Okay.
sometimes love story as well. Just when I don't feel good, or I want to just divert my mind, that time only I watch.
So when you want something easy to watch, you'll probably watch like a love story or a funny story, right?
Yeah.
Nice. I like it. So you're super focused on your career, then you don't have time to sort of watch like some sort of a stand-up comedy or any sort of highlights for sports, right?
Yeah, I can say that. And sometimes I watch reels a lot. So maybe for entertainment purpose, I can say that I watch reels a lot. Not
Okay.
on YouTube, that particular any like channels or something that I follow. Not
Mm-hmm.
like that. But yeah, sometimes I watch reels. Yeah, you mentioned that most of the time I am occupied with my work, and now like on YouTube as well. So it is quite busy day for me.
I'm happy to hear that actually. That's nice. All right, so let's change the topic altogether. Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk about your shopping trends. All right. Because no, no, because I was just told by one of my friends that I'm terrible at shopping because I'm the kind of guy, if I have to get t-shirts, right? Because I keep coming up to sessions and I keep seeing comments that people are saying this guy doesn't have clothes, he wears the same thing again and again, which is not true by the way. But I'm the kind of guy that will go to Mintra or any of these shopping apps, or maybe even go to a physical store or like a mall. I'm the kind of guy who gets those 3 pack or 5 pack of t-shirts, right? I'll just pick it up and I'll go straight to the counter, pay for it, and leave. I'm a very no nonsense shopper. I would say I don't have the patience to walk around and see what is available. Oh, this might look nice. Oh, this is something I should try. I'm not that kind of guy. Okay. So, what about you? Are you an online shopper? Are you someone who likes to shop in person so you can try it on? And how similar are you to my shopping trends?
Oh, I feel that boys are like similar, that you mentioned that you don't like to spend some time to just, just to watch first and then you are just shopping.
Mhm.
And in my case, like I do both shopping, like online and offline both. Uh, Usually I prefer offline, and I'm a kind of choosy person. I will just buy one dress, but it should be like I just put my all efforts and attention over on the particular dress only. And I will walk around and I will explore so many shops. Then only I will buy that particular dress or anything.
So it has to be the perfect dress. It has to be something that you are happy with in all categories.
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's
And
good.
I just find out like it should be whatever things that I have assumed, or it is my criteria that it should be fulfilled for that particular thing. So I
Mhm.
will walk here and there. I will spend some time, but I will buy the particular, the perfect one only.
Right. I wouldn't say the perfect dress, but I think what you're trying to say is you'll buy the dress that is perfect for that occasion or perfect for that purpose that you're trying to serve. Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I brought this up because my wife and we it's not an argument, but we fight about it a little bit. Right?
Mm,
She's the kind of person, if she has to buy a purse or she has to buy a dress because we're going to a beach destination for a vacation, she'll be the one who will be scrolling Mintra, and I'm not joking. And
mm.
if she sees this, she's gonna kill me. But but I've seen her. When you scroll and Mintra tells you that you've put in filters and these are the number of results you have, right? So that number can be like 1 out of 100 or 10 out of 1,000. I'm not joking. I have seen her scroll down to the 6,000th product. And I was just casually doing my thing and I just looked over there and I'm like, okay, she's shopping. She's window shopping, online window shopping, right? And I look back and I'm like, wait, am I seeing this right? Has she scrolled down so much that it's saying she's reached number 6,000 or 6,200 or something? And I
Oh
asked
my
her
God.
that, how long have you been scrolling on this page? And she just looked at me and she realized that, how do I give her an answer? Like, because she knows uh, I'm exactly the opposite. I'm the kind of guy who will type, let's say, I need shoes for football, right?
Mhm.
So I'll go online on Amazon or any other websites and I'll type football shoes. I'll filter it by either price or rating or whatever the criteria is at that moment. And I'll look at literally 4 or 5 options, the top 4 or 5 options. If I don't like it, I'll either switch apps or I'll go physically and I'll go buy it, like wherever I can physically feel the product, like whether it's sturdy enough, whether it's a little rough on my skin, whatever it is, right?
Mhm.
So when she notices that I have seen what she's doing, she'll sort of make an excuse to leave the room, or she'll be like, yeah, don't disturb me, let me do my thing. And I keep asking her, why do you do this? Because she's a very smart shopper, no doubt. I'm not telling her that she's bad or anything. She's a very smart shopper, but I'm a very no nonsense shopper, right? So has it ever happened to you that you scroll down so much that the page has ended?
Not really. I scroll, but not that much that you mentioned here, because I
Hmm.
I get irritated while scrolling that much.
Hmm.
Um, and sometimes only I do this kind of things when is there any specific occasion or something, and I want something unique. Then only I try to find out something unique. Otherwise, I don't spend much time on like on online shopping and all.
Okay. So you're more of a physical shopper, not an online shopper.
Both, but it depends on sometimes occasion or sometimes on my mood.
Right. Let me guess. I think you only online shop when there are things of necessity, like something that is super basic, and you shouldn't spend the time to physically go to a store and look at options. Like maybe a phone charger. You won't go to a shop and compare phone chargers. You know there's only one good option, and you just order it online, right? If I'm not wrong.
Absolutely right. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So Tanuja, tell me something. You give me a topic now.
Okay. So, what is your favorite part about shopping? Like, some people that they want to spend sometimes more on watching things or exploring things, or
Mm-hmm.
some people they want like particular accessories they like a lot, so they just spend more time on that thing. So, what kind of person you are?
So, in terms of shopping, I feel again this is controversial. There are a lot of events where I think I don't need to dress up. Okay, I'll give you an example. One of my cousins had recently hosted a Diwali party. Okay, where he had invited all of the building friends and some of his cousins. Okay, in-laws and cousins basically. And for that event, in my mind, I was ready to wear track pants and a decent t-shirt and go and chill with them, like sort of play the games that he had organized, have some snacks or some sort of finger food, and just come back home. Right. And then I got a message from all my friends, people who
Mhm.
know me, saying, bro, you cannot wear track pants to this event. And I hadn't informed them. So they know who I am. They know how I function. Because I hate jeans, I hate trousers. Okay.
Mhm.
I feel very suffocated when I'm wearing this. So whenever I have the opportunity, I'll wear track pants. I don't usually wear shorts, but
Mhm.
whenever I'm playing football or something, I love wearing shorts. So in such events, they always message me and say, don't wear track pants. Because they know if it was possible, I would go to a wedding in track pants. That's how much I hate wearing pants. So I want something that's comfortable, something that my skin can breathe in, right?
Mhm.
So for these events, I have to sort of sit with my wife and do some sort of online shopping to get some very basic kurta or something that is appropriate for the event, right? Um, so I I'm sorry, what was your question? I completely forgot.
I was just asking that you love exploring the things a lot, or particular accessory that you require, so then only you go for shopping and all.
Yeah. So I am a very minimalistic person. Okay. The only thing I like splurging money, or where I would like being that sort of curious shopper, would probably be in electronics, right? So I love investing in electronics to sort of get that new experience, right? I'll give you an example. Um, I have, I don't know if I have it with me right now, but I have about 2 or 3 phones not that I'm using all of them, but I do have them, right? If I want to use them. My dad literally sat me down and he said, "Are you okay? Are you becoming a shopaholic?" Because I ended up buying two phones. One, like I bought this pad for myself, right? Because when I was using my phones, I was addicted to YouTube, like just learning new things on YouTube.
Mhm.
So I used to watch things on my phone, and I have this thing where I'm lying down in bed. My wall is a little close to the bed, so I can put my phone against the wall when I'm lying down and I'm watching something. Okay. So it
Okay.
got a little annoying because the screen was so small, right? So I just ended up buying like a cheap, like this is for 15,000 I bought. Like it was a very good investment for me because I've
Mhm.
seen people spend lakhs, like 50, 60,000, up to 90,000 rupees on like an iPad, right? And I
Mhm.
keep telling
True.
them that an iPad is amazing. It's the best thing you can buy in tablets, right?
Mhm.
But it only makes sense if you are making money off it. If you are a software, sorry, not a software, a graphic designer, if you are somebody who is physically doing something on the pad, like maybe sketching or drawing, or like, let's say you're a jewelry designer, right? Then you need those apps where you take a stencil and you sort of make designs or you create new designs, right? So if you're making money off it, then it makes sense to invest in a high end product. For
Yeah.
me, I just want to watch YouTube. I just want to check my emails. I just want to put in reminders on my calendar. Right? It's very basic things. So I don't need
Mhm.
to invest so much money in it. So when I bought this, my dad said, "Listen, you're buying too much, right?" So I told him, "Relax. One phone was for me, one phone was for mom, and this is a separate investment where maybe if I'm having a movie night with my wife, then we can sit and watch a movie on a bigger screen with a better speaker, right? Because it can, I don't know if you know this, but it can get a little uncomfortable for two people to watch a movie on a phone, right? You're lying down, you can't really
Mhm.
hear clearly, right? So with the tablet, I'm very satisfied with my purchase. But when it comes to electronics, I absolutely love going crazy and spending money. Like I bought two smartwatches, which now I regret, by the way. If anybody here is planning to buy a smartwatch, I would give them one suggestion. See if you can rent it or you can borrow it from a friend for 1 month. Because for the first month, you're very happy. Oh, I'm tracking my steps. Oh, I'm doing this. I'm getting reminders. Whatever notifications I get on my phone, I can just look at my watch. After 1 month, you'll get bored. You'll get annoyed
Yeah.
that you have to charge it all the time. You'll get annoyed that you'll forget to wear your watch and all. So it doesn't make sense. Like you're investing so much money, especially if you're buying an Apple Watch. Please do your research. Please borrow from your friend for 1 month and see if you actually like it, if you can actually use it, right? So electronics is something I'm crazy about when it comes to shopping.
Yes, I was expecting this answer because most of the boys are addicted to electronics things. I remember I used sometimes I went with my like boy friend. So like he is exploring all this electronics things and I am just exploring some other thing. And he even don't want to like buy those things, but still he is figuring out I don't know what like this is the new things and all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that happens with us. I think when it comes to going to a mall, this happens with me. Like I'm always checking out the phones that are coming out. Like I was checking out the fold phone, right? Even though it's 1.5 lakh, and I would never spend so much money on a phone. As someone who is interested in electronics, it's always nice to see that something new is coming out, something interesting is coming out, right?
Yeah.
Whereas when I look at my wife, in the same moment, she was looking at phone covers. She loves buying phone covers. Like she has 20 phone covers. And I keep wondering why this happens because I use that simple white transparent phone cover just for protection, not for looks. So we have this conflicting interest where she does something differently, I do something differently. But it's always fun to have a conversation about it with her.
Yeah.
Okay. Tanuja, uh, I always hate this, but time flew by and we have run out of time for our session. But this was fun. Hopefully, we can have another session and talk about other things that we are interested in, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
your time.
So, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for attending the session. Uh, I really like the conversation, and hopefully, we can continue this the next time.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.